What up? Day 143 of No Excuses 2024. I guess this would be my second goal of the day. Second goal of the day, done. I got 6 miles in. I got my kids off my son off to school, my daughter up to take him to school. And those are my first two main goals. I gotta go do a haircut shortly. I'm not spending a lot of time over there today. I got a bunch of gardening to do. The garden's looking great. I put all of our sprouts in yesterday, our seedlings, and I was a little worried about some of them because they were like hanging over. They didn't look too freaking happy. But this morning I went down, and before the sun even came out, before I came out here, and they were all just sprung up, happy, standing tall. And so they're going to get all this sun this morning, so I'm excited about that all day long. And we'll see. I'm going to plant some more seeds in the other beds. But like I said, I got to go do a haircut. And, I was thinking about goals today. And one of my main health goals when I first started this 2.5 years ago, somewhere around there, 2.5 years ago, really started hitting it hard last year, like every day type shit, very, very few breaks in between. And except for when I got sick after Thanksgiving. But anyway, been hitting it hard ever since, right? And I achieved my weight loss goal, because that was originally my goal, right? Because I didn't like the way I looked. I was very overweight. I was unhealthy. I didn't feel good. I was very lazy, tired all the time. I'm still pretty tired all the time, and I've trained myself to be lazy, so I'm still working on beating those two obstacles. But everybody would always ask in the beginning, like, what's your goal? What's your goal? And it was, originally it was a weight loss goal, because I figured, well, in my mid-20s I was 225, and I'm now 225. I'm sure I'll fluctuate a little bit below, a little bit above, but I stay like that for a while, and then I'll stay right in that weight class, and then, I'll start dropping from there. So I've achieved that goal, but especially since March of last year, when I really started coming out here just about every day, at least 6 days a week, if not more. My goals have expanded now. I assumed that I would make that weight loss goal by the end of last year, but I was under 230 and up to, between like 228 and 234, somewhere in there, fluctuating all winter. But I didn't really gain any substantial weight. And then so I started, this year off at 230 basically, and 5 pounds down on that. And so, it took a little longer than I expected, but, I also been eating a lot of carbs and some sugars here and there. I shouldn't say a lot, but for me it's a lot, because I went from basically eating none. I went from eating them all the time to zero, and then now, I sprinkle some in after dinner and things of that nature. But I usually only eat once a day, have a 4-hour block where I can eat. Anyhow, but the more I do, the more that my goals change, right? Now I want to be down to 210. I think that'd be good. 215, 210. My next goal is 215 and then 210. But ultimately my goal is to feel better, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I already do feel that way, And I don't feel like I'm at the end of my goal yet. I don't think I've met or exceeded that limit. And I don't think I ever will. But I do have short-term and long-term physical, mental, and spiritual goals, right? I have those for my children. I have those for my relationship with my girlfriend, my business, my standing in the community, things like that, the way I interact with people. And I have to say that I've met or exceeded most of those as I've gone along. I truly feel happy today. Not every second of the day. Sometimes I can be like, oh, woe is me, but not really. It's that's fleeting now. I used to settle in on that victimization of myself, that self-victimization. I always think well, and I say it on these videos a lot. It's I'm doing this and I'm lazy. It's well, I'm not really lazy. I've grown accustomed to being lazy, for sure. So it's a habit that I'm breaking every day. I come out here, I get my 6 miles, at least 5.5, right? But 6 miles most days. And then that sets my tone for the rest of my afternoon. It sets my tone for the rest of my day, you know, and then I wake up the next morning and you know, I thank God for giving me another chance, and I come out here and do it again, you know. And this makes me more likely to do harder things during my day. You know, makes me more likely to have the energy to do the things I need to do during my day. The mental clarity to do the things that I do on a daily basis, you know. The spirituality to know when to shut my mouth and when to speak up. Yeah, I ain't 100% healthy yet, you know, physically, mentally, or spiritually, but I'm this much closer every day. Don't quit until the miracle happens, folks, and remember, you are the miracle. All right, I hope everybody's doing well today. It's beautiful out. Get outside, breathe in that air, you know. It smells so good. It's like life, just the life force just going in you. I know, it sounds like a hippie. Talk to you guys later, man. Like, subscribe, and share. Day 130, what is it? No, 143. All right, I'll talk to you later. Peace.